From Cape Horn all the way to the Arctic Circle, the world's largest countries provide a beautiful snapshot of the variety of geography, climate, and wildlife on the planet. Collectively, the world's largest countries contain rainforest and tundra, mountains and valleys, coastline and desert. As this, we explore the largest nations, we visit 5 different continents, some of the world's most spectacular geography, and every type of climate imaginable. Excitingly, it's always changing too. History has taught that geopolitical boundaries shift dramatically as the centuries pass. In the next decades, who's to say which countries will become the world's largest? When 11.5% of all the land in the entire world is claimed by just one country, it's not surprising to learn that the 10th largest country could fit into the largest 7 times over. When all 10 of the world's largest countries are taken together, they total 49% of the Earth's entire 149 million square kilometers of land. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 largest countries in the world. Wait till you see what's at number 2. Something you would have never even thought of, so make sure you watch it till the end. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel Trip Xtreme for more awesome top 10s. And make sure to hit the notification bell so that you know when we publish a new video. So let's cut to the chase. Number 10. Algeria. 2,381,741 square kilometers. Algeria, at 2.38 million square kilometers, is the 10th largest country in the world by area and the only African country in the top 10. Situated in northern Africa, Algeria has a Mediterranean coastline 998 kilometers long. 90% of the country is desert, and much of its desert regions are highly elevated. The Tel Atlas mountain range runs along the country's northern border, while the interior, much of it hundreds of meters above sea level, contains the Algerian portion of the Sahara Desert. The massive Algerian Sahara extends all the way to the south of the country, past its borders with Niger and Mali. Number 9. Kazakhstan. 2,724,900 square kilometers. Kazakhstan's 2.72 million square kilometers stretch over vast plains and highlands. A cool and dry but not quite desert climate prevails for most of the year. Kazakhstanis experience a great range of temperatures throughout the year, though it doesn't get as cold in Kazakhstan as it does in parts of its northern neighbor, Russia. Formerly part of the USSR, the largest nation in the world for most of the 20th century, Kazakhstan's current main claim to fame is its status as the largest landlocked country in the world, and the only landlocked country in the top 10. Next at number 8, Argentina, 2,780,400 square kilometers. Argentina, the world's 32nd most populous country, is the world's 8th largest and the largest Spanish-speaking nation in the world by area. Its 2.78 million square kilometers includes some of the most varied geography and climate in the world. Swampy tropical conditions in the very north give way to freezing glacial regions in the south. Patagonia, one of the most spectacular and dangerous places on the planet, stretches from the southern Andes in the west to the Atlantic Ocean in the east. The southern tip of Argentina, known as Cape Horn, is one of the stormiest locations on the globe. In at number 7, India, 3,287,263 square kilometers. India's boundaries have changed quite a few times over the past century, and even still, India claims that the northern region of Kashmir, an area disputed with Pakistan, belongs under Indian control completely. As it stands, without Kashmir, India's territory stretches for 3.29 million square kilometers. China, Afghanistan, Myanmar, Bhutan, Pakistan, Bangladesh and Nepal each share a border with India, and its geography ranges from the majestic Himalayan mountains to the tropical shores of the southern peninsula. Geologically, India is found in its own subcontinent, and geological studies show that this whole nation and its close neighbours were at one time separated from Asia by a sea. Next up, at number 6, Australia. 7,692,024 square kilometres. The approximately 4.4 million square kilometre difference between Australia and India represents the second largest size difference between countries ranked consecutively in the top 10. Australia, at around 7.69 million square kilometres, is over twice the size of India. It's the largest country in Oceania by far. Technically, it is so large that it doesn't even qualify as an island. It is a continental landmass. The vast majority of its population live in coastal cities like Sydney in the east and Perth in the west, and with good reason. The Australian outback is one of the world's driest and hottest regions. Along with extreme climate and geography, Australia is known for its spectacular and often deadly wildlife. Next up, at number 5, Brazil. 8,515,767 square kilometres. The largest country in South America at over 8.51 million square kilometres, Brazil plays home to much of the world's largest rainforest, the Amazon. The Amazon is so dense and vast that explorers and scientists have found human civilizations that had never made contact with the outside world. Brazil also has a lengthy Atlantic coastline on the eastern side, which stretches approximately 8,000 kilometres. Most of its major cities, including Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo, exist near the coastline. And now at number 4, People's Republic of China. 9,596,961 square kilometres. China, the United States of America, and Canada each occupy just under 7% of the globe's surface. Of these three, China is the smallest, depending on what you factor, at 9.6 million square kilometres. However, that figure is not including disputed territories. In terms of just land area, it is actually the second biggest country in the world. Just the United States and Canada have more area if you include water. It shares a border with 14 different countries, including Afghanistan to the west, Russia to the north, and Vietnam to the south. It is the largest country entirely in Asia. Its climate and its people vary dramatically. In the north, temperatures drop to subarctic levels. The center of the nation holds the Gobi, the world's fourth largest desert, and in the south, temperatures reach tropical levels regularly. With over 1.35 billion citizens, China is home to 56 recognized ethnic groups, has the world's 18th largest Muslim population, the 19th largest Christian population, and with 1.9 doctors per 1,000 people, China has more doctors than the entire population of Qatar. At number 3, United States of America. 9,833,517 square kilometres. The United States, just bigger than China but slightly smaller than Canada, occupies 9.83 million square kilometres. If you factor out its territories, it would be the fourth largest country after China. Bordered by Mexico to the south and Canada to the north, the United States is home to a diverse array of geography and wildlife. Two north-south features split the nation into three distinct pieces. West of the Rocky Mountains, the Pacific states are known for year-round temperate weather and long expanses of beach along the California coast. Sandwiched between the Rockies and the Mississippi River, the Great Plains stretch from Canada to Mexico, giving the United States one of the world's most fertile growing areas. Lastly, the third of the nation east of the Mississippi is the industrial and economic hub of America, with major cities spread all along the eastern seaboard. And next up, at number 2, it's Canada. 9,984,670 square kilometres. Canada's 9.984 million square kilometres make it the largest country in the Western Hemisphere, and its 202,080 kilometre coastline means that it has a longer shoreline than any other nation. With a population density of 4 people per square kilometre, this means that each of Canada's 35 million people could have 61 acres for themselves. Positioned between the Arctic and the United States, Canada's massive frozen tundra extends into the Arctic Circle. Split similar to the USA, in the western half of the country, the Rocky Mountains run north to south, and prairies provide huge grain and canola growing areas. Eastern Canada is the traditional heart of the nation, with Toronto, Montreal, and the national capital of Ottawa all located in the east. And finally, number 1, Russia. 17,098,242 square kilometres. Russia's 17.1 million square kilometres easily make it the world's largest by area. In fact, if Russia were to lop off 7 million square kilometres, it would still be the largest, and the lopped off section would rank 7th overall. It represents equivalent to 11% of the world's landmass. Like China, Russia borders 14 different countries. Unlike China, none of Russia is tropical, though humid summers prevail in much of southern Russia. The taiga, the world's largest terrestrial biome, extends all the way from eastern Canada through the vast majority of northern Russia. Massive oil reserves exist underneath Russia's frozen forests and tundra. However, due to the expense and difficulty of extracting it, much of Russia's oil wealth remains untapped. And there you have the top 10 largest countries in the world determined by total land area. Did you like what you saw? Let us know in the comments down below. Share this video with your friends and don't forget to subscribe to our channel Trip Xtreme for more fantastic top 10 lists. See you next time.